Today's Financial Friday feature is sponsored by Carolina Trust Federal Credit Union.
Oh, there's something so real about living local, about the people and the places where we live. Just look at all the reasons why we call this home. And I'm living local. I'm living local 'cause it's where I love to be.
Good morning. Thanks so much for watching Living Local. It is the Carolina Trust Financial Friday Community Panel, which we do at the last Friday of every month. Today is a very special one because it's August, so it's all about August.
Yeah.
And of course, we have Charles, who you've seen lots of times. He's our fabulous cameraman behind the scenes. We've brought him to the front this time, so we're excited to chat and kind of reminisce throughout the year, right?
Yeah.
So August, you know, you're the brand ambassador for Carolina Trust.
Yeah.
Can you kind of explain to folks what all that entails?
Yeah, so I originally started as the digital marketing specialist with Carolina Trust and became the brand ambassador in, I think, February of 2020. So right before everything kind of kicked off with the pandemic. And one of the big things that, you know, really kind of transformed that role for me was joining Living Local. So I kind of became sort of like the face of the credit union, and I serve as a concierge to all of our members, help them, you know, with any questions that they may have, and then kind of serve as a spokesperson for Carolina Trust in all facets, whether that's, you know, with our community partners, any kind of news interviews that we have to do, our weekly Living Local segment with you guys. So yeah, that's just a few of the different things that I get to do with my role.
Yeah, and you go out to schools, you do a blog, you do so many things. And you know, that was kind of a new thing for Carolina Trust. You are the first brand ambassador for Carolina Trust, right?
Yeah, so when I became the brand ambassador of Carolina Trust, it was a brand new created role. And like you said, I not only do, you know, all of in the camera kind of things, I'm also in the community. So anytime we have like a community visit, whether that's going into the schools or tabling at an event or things like that, I'm typically the person that you see. As well as all of our digital stuff. So any of our email communication to members, our, you know, website stuff. I have my own brand ambassador Instagram called Success in the Bag, as well as blogs. So pretty much any communication to our members and the community, you can kind of expect it'll either come from Tim Carlisle, which you guys all know, or me.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you know, it kind of worked out timing-wise because we were all kind of like fast friends because we all kind of started with each other, right? Charles was training on the first shoot that we did with you guys out at the Conway branch.
Right.
So, you know, a lot of fun. So I'm sure Charles thought we were ridiculous because, you know, when we're all trying to like glue together, there's a lot of funny moments, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's talk about your name. Everybody always asks, where did August come from?
Yeah,
so you have to tell us.
So that's one of the very most frequent questions that I am ever asked when I introduce myself as August. They always want to know, you know, oh, were you born in August? And I'm like, no. And my birthday is actually in September. So they initially
missed it.
They initially think that's exactly what happened. You were supposed to be born in August and you were born like the first week of September, so you still, no, I wasn't. But we actually have a clip from my dad today to explain where my name came from.
I love that. Let's see August's dad.
Hello, my name is Bruce Miles, father of August. The big question came up, how did we come up with her name? We, of course, had 9 months to decide and wanted something unique. We knew of other girls named after months, like April and June, but no one named August. So with my birthday being in the month of August, it was finally decided. And then 2 years later, to be fair to my wife, we included my wife's birth month of May in our second daughter's name. Sometime after we were blessed with August, we learned that country music star Garth Brooks also had a daughter with the same name. Just like the month, August is bright, warm, fun, and unpredictable, but she's always August. Go Shants.
Oh, I love that your dad did that for you.
I know, and my parents are so supportive. I truly could not, you know, even be here in South Carolina or have gotten to the position that I am today without their support. So
it reminds me of my family a lot. So.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it truly, you know, family really helps kind of put you in the position that you are wherever you are in life. So,
Well, I relate to the name thing because with rainy, everybody thinks I was born on a rainy day.
Yeah.
So I understand this.
Yeah, for
I understand this completely. All right, folks, we'll stick around when we come back here on Living Local. We're going to chat more about what you guys do in the community. Welcome back to Living Local. It is the Financial Friday Community Panel with Carolina Trust, and we are reminiscing of all the milestones this past year with August on Living Local. There's been so many fun times because you guys are on Financial Friday every Friday. So we've been able to kind of see and do so much out in the community, right?
Yeah, and we've really kind of grown a relationship over the year because we're filming, once a week, some weeks twice a week. So you guys are, other than my colleagues at Carolina Trust, the only face that I can count on seeing every single week.
Yes, and we have formed kind of a relationship, and we actually are friends in real life.
Yeah.
That's really a thing.
Yeah.
You know? So it's a lot of fun. So let's chat about kind of some of your favorite moments.
Yeah, so one of my favorite things about Financial Friday is, the financial aspect and tips that we are able to give to the community as the community's credit union. And we have done so many different financial segments throughout the year. One of my personal favorite was when we did the Searching for a Home with Michael King and Connie, who is our VP of Mortgage Operations at the credit union. And, I actually was searching for a home during that point in time. So to be able to work with experts in the mortgage industry, having, Michael King help me look for the perfect piece of property on the market, and Connie, helped me with the loan, with the first-time home buyer loan. And then, the process was so easy for me. We have a no-sweat mortgage guarantee at Carolina Trust, and I can truly say, with their help, my mortgage process was easily, no sweat.
Yeah, that was a really fun one. And of course, everybody knows and loves Michael King. He's great. And I remember, that was really fun because we were trying to figure out how to get footage while we were driving around in the car. Poor Charles has had to get in all sorts of contortion, positions.
Tight spots.
Right. So that was a lot of fun with that one.
And then we did our credit card commercial, and we had you guys, behind the scenes with that. We shot that commercial with a company called Zero Gravity, and so it was awesome to have you guys there as a friendly face. I remember hopping off of the commercial camera and being kind of nervous, and then hopping on the camera with you guys and being like, whew, okay, I know these people.
That.
But we were able to,
That was a challenging shoot, and it was fun as well, though.
Yeah, I'm sure trying to get the same angles, but not be in the angles of the camera.
Well, Charles was geeking out because the guy was on a skateboard, hoverboard.
He was hoverboard shooting.
It was crazy.
It
was a nice dolly that he had going on there.
So. It was, and we were able to share our new and improved credit card, program with the community. Obviously, WBTW hosted the Super Bowl this year, so we were actually able to air that commercial in the Super Bowl along with one of our others. And we were able to highlight so many local businesses in that commercial, which, of course, local businesses are at the heart of everything we do at Carolina Trust. We were able to show a little bit of our partnership with CCU. So that was definitely one of my favorite segments because it encompassed so many things that make up Carolina Trust.
Right.
Yeah, and Mr. Scott too, which is, a great, he's passed away this past year. And so it was a great testament to
It was so great that we have that footage now and that we've been able to film so many of our members that have such prominent roles in the community.
Right. And of course, with September 11 right around the corner, we did do that story at Mr. Scott's where we spoke about the September 11.
Yeah, with David and Audrey Turner. And so that was, another one that we like to be able to kind of bring in the heartfelt and show that Carolina Trust, we are a family. We have so many members and people that are affiliated with Carolina Trust that have such touching stories and touch the community in so many ways.
Yeah. Well, and of course at Mr. Scott, we had to have the fabulous barbecue, but also on the back end, Charles, tell us about kind of your drone experience with that.
So that was interesting. So towards the end of the whole shoot, I wanted to get some drone footage. And at about that time, we had this huge thunderstorm coming. So I was in this mad dash to get the drone up, get the shot, and get landed before I got struck by lightning or the drone was wet. So
but you got it.
Very interesting. Yes.
Yeah, it was.
You got it.
Yeah, and that's so funny talking about the end of the shoot. If you could see us at the end of some of these shoots, half the times we're muggy from rainstorms. We're so gross because we already got all in it. I mean, the surf shoot that we did just a couple weeks ago.
I was waterlogged. Definitely waterlogged.
I would say, needless to say, that was not a cute ending, but it turns out so well on camera because of Charles's expertise.
Yes,
sure. Thank you.
Yes, and he is our expert drone operator. You have to be certified. It's really involved, these drone operators.
It's tough, yeah. So you have to keep up your certification every 2 years.
Yeah, well, and he knows exactly where he can put it up, and based on the weather. I know when we did the shoot at the camp. That was a diving through the trees and things
Yeah.
like that. And,
Some
if anybody can do
tricky
it,
stuff.
Charles can for sure.
That's right. That's right. And even, when we did some of the fun stuff out in the community because of Carolina Trust over the holidays with handing out money for Christmas time with
Yeah.
Ricky Sapp.
Yeah.
And that was just so fun. I mean, he was in the elf suit.
It is.
We were all dressed up in
Yeah.
like jingle jangle things.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Well,
It
and
was
I love
fun.
that.
It was fun at the same time, but it was a little heartfelt for me seeing some of the people that we gave money to.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
no, I agree.
It's a wonderful time. Well, folks, stick with us right here on Living Local. When we come back, you guys are going to get to see some of our bloopers. Welcome back to Living Local. It is the Carolina Trust Financial Friday Community Panel. We are here chatting all about August because it is August. It's a great time. So, it's been such a fun year. I mean, so much has happened this year, but we've had a great time, right?
Yeah, we have. And, Carolina Trust has done so much this year that, is so noteworthy. We were named Credit Union Journal's Best Credit Union to Work for the third year in a row.
awesome.
We were named South Carolina Chamber of Commerce Best Places to Work for the fourth year in a row. We won a Forbes Magazine award. And then, throughout this journey, I've had the opportunity to attend so many different award ceremonies and be a part of that success. And then, Carolina Trust has kind of allowed me to use this brand ambassador platform to do so many other things, on my own, such as Grand Strand Magazine's Most Stylish. I just started Leadership Grand Strand.
So fun.
So, yeah, this year has definitely been a noteworthy year for me and Carolina Trust.
Well, I love it.
Yeah.
Now, on the other side of things, we have all sorts of fun bloopers for you guys to see at our expense. So take a look at these bloopers from the year.
Yeah, what'd you think about that first time home buyer?
No, don't set me up like that. August, what are we doing?
Yeah, so today we are here at Taylor Wooden.
Woo! You see what I mean? Okay. Well, let's go meet him.
Let me in the door. Well, we are actually going to do a
I didn't like my intro. Let's redo it.
3, 2. Do I go?
Yeah.
I didn't know I was the one saying
have you
something.
ask a
I was going to say, you don't have a mic. Okay. All right.
Well, let's go meet Sean.
All right.
All right.
We are so...
I'm like, what the heck? What? All right, let's go. Oh my gosh, so embarrassing, but so fun. Those are some of my favorite moments, the bloopers,
mine
right?
too. And I mean, every shoot, we have so many guests on the shoot, and I feel like they're so nervous to mess up, and it never fails. We are always the ones that, say
true.
something silly or do something silly, and they're just kind of looking at us like, oh, I thought
is
you guys
true.
were the pros. And we're like, everybody messes up, and we're always glad Charles is there to
Poor
catch
Charles.
us.
Sometimes y'all do it like 3 or 4, maybe 10 times.
That's me. I'm like, okay, it's pretty good. It's only my 10th take on this. Charles gets the back end of it, and sometimes he's back there cheering for me when I get it right, and then it messes me up too. So, it's pretty funny. We have a good
It is.
a
We
good
have our
time.
moments for sure.
Yes. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for watching Living Local. And I know that you're happy to be the brand ambassador for Carolina Trust, right?
Yeah, I am so thankful to Carolina Trust for this opportunity to be able to be out in the community, to be, a partner with you guys. And I mean, who gets to do fun things like this as their job every day, to be able to meet so many interesting people and to represent a company who truly does so much for the community. So I cannot be more blessed to be in the role that I'm at with Carolina Trust.
I love that.
Yeah.
And we're blessed too that we've all found each other, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That's right.
We actually have some special words for August that are a surprise to her. So we're going to let those go now, and we'll see you guys next time.
August and her personality are a great addition to our team.
Her hard work and sass always pays off.
Hi, I'm Jessica Wilson with Carolina Trust Federal Credit Union, and I have the pleasure of working with Always, August on my team, the Dream Team. And I just wanted to let you know, August, what a pleasure and a privilege it has been to work with you every day for the last couple of years, watching you grow and develop your talent. You are such a natural, and you've had that secret sauce walking in the door, but you have just excelled and become such a superstar. And we're so blessed to have you as our brand ambassador at Carolina Trust. and you do so much for others in the community, and you're just such a bright, shiny star, and I love you, and I'm just blessed to know you and happy to celebrate you in the month of August, and we celebrate you all the time because you're always August.
Today's Financial Friday feature is sponsored by Carolina Trust Federal Credit Union.